Class 8-7. Today I will be doing a presentation on the questions shown in the pre-Confederation context. Question 1. By the 1860s, there were about 10,000 Métis and 1,600 non-Aboriginals in the Red River area, which included Scottish farmers, Hudson Bay Company fur traders, Americans, and English-speaking Protestants. The word Métis in French translates to mixed in English. The Métis were skilled with horses and worked mostly for the Hudson's Bay Company, and were sometimes compared to a light cavalry because of their military precision in a twice-a-year bison hunt, where hundreds of Métis worked together to kill a huge number of bison. Question 2. Why was the Red River settlement important to Britain? Thomas Douglas was the Earl of Selkirk and was one of the first people to take interest in settling to the northwest. Thomas and his family bought a large share of the Hudson's Bay Company and were given a large portion of what is now Manitoba and North Dakota, which they named Assiniboia. Selkirk sent Scottish farmers to the area in 1812. They made a colony along the Red and Assiniboine rivers to make what is known as the Red River Settlement. Despite Selkirk's best efforts, the Red River colony did not do very well. The governor, Miles Macdonell, did not get along with the Métis and interfered with the Hudson's Bay Company and Pemmican trade. And by 1815, Macdonell was replaced by Robert Semple as governor. Question 3. The Atlantic colonies were Nova Scotia, New Brunswick, PEI, Newfoundland and Labrador, the province of Canada, and the West Coast and Northern regions. In Nova Scotia, lumbering, agricultural tools, fishing, and shipbuilding were the most important parts of the economy. The Maritimes were the fourth best shipbuilders in the world at the time. PEI maintained a solid economy by exporting potatoes and fish from land, and in the province of Canada, wheat and lumber were exported from the Montreal port. The Montreal port manufactured things like wooden and leather goods, agricultural tools, carriages, and furniture. Question 4. Describe similarities and differences between Canada East and West. In the East, the Blue Party was led by Georges-Étienne Cartier, and the Red Party was led by Antoine-Aimé Dorion. In the West, the Conservative Party was led by Sir John A. Macdonald, and the Reform Party was led by George Brown. The Blue Party had mainly French-Canadian support, was supported by the Roman Catholic Church, and was against representation by population. Representation by population is a political system in which the number of elected representatives is allowed in the region depends on the number of people living in the area. Cartier, being a businessman himself, wanted to cooperate with English-Canadian businesses' interests. The Rouge Party wanted more people to have the vote, opposed Roman Catholic Church and government, wanted independence from Britain, and had strong beliefs in French rights. In the West, the Conservative Party had agreed to protecting the rights of French, like the Blue Party, and wanted to develop English business rights, and was against representation by population. The Reform Party wanted representation by population and believed that religion and politics should not mix, compared to the Rouge Party, who believed that the Roman Catholic Church specifically should not mix with politics. The end.